Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of the MEFCC Weekly Catch-Up. This is Ayman
And Suzette.
and
Mikey.
and we're very happy to be back again with another round of updates for MEFCC 2020. Now, to move on to the exciting part, we're only 5 weeks to go to MEFCC 2020. So make sure you stay to the end of the video because we've got another awesome competition for you, and this time it involves a Funko for Baby Yoda. So make sure you stay till the end to join the competition and get a chance to win this awesome Funko Pop. Now, to move on, we're going to be talking about tickets again, but we've introduced a new category of tickets this year that wasn't available in the other editions of MEFCC. So that, do you want to take us through that ticket category and tell us what are the benefits that we can get out of it?
So you've all been asking us this question on our social platforms, and just to clarify, the family ticket includes family and friends. So you can come with a group of friends or you can come with family. It gives you 4 tickets for the price of 3. Grab this opportunity now, buy your tickets.
For all the ultimate pop culture fans, make sure that you're checking the gold VIP tickets. By the time this airs, they might have already been sold out. So keep on checking, man. You always get to meet the celebrities with that ticket. So please make sure that you're checking it out on Virgin and Platinum lists.
So to start off this week, I know everyone is really waiting for our celebrity announcements, which will be coming over the next week. This week we are working specifically on those that are being brought to you by MEFCC. We are really, really lucky always to have such amazing talent, coming to our event. Within that, keep an eye out on our website. We will also be releasing a workshop schedule where you'll be able to learn and work with some of these amazing guys. And naturally, we'll have our International Artist Alley where you get to meet and greet some of these people, get commissioned work. I've got some that's amazing. And also, kind of just meet him, get an autograph, whatever suits your fancy. Now, to start off with, and I've been struggling with this name a little bit today because I'm trying not to sound gangster, we have got D. Michael Williams coming into the show this year. I'm really, really excited to meet him. The cool part about him is that he's actually worked on Sonic the Hedgehog, which is, as we all know, coming out next month after it's been slightly redesigned to make it look a little bit more normal. I'm guessing more in line with Michael's work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the nice thing about him as well is that he's a voice actor who's voice acted for Venom, Magneto, and Scorpion. So there you go, a big tie to the Marvel universe. And as a comic book artist, he actually learns martial arts so that when he choreographs and when he draws all these characters fighting against each other in comic books, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what different styles to use. So he's actually a practitioner of Hapkido and Kempo that are very popular Japanese fighting styles. And moving on from that, he actually knows 30 other different fighting styles. It's crazy. Like some of the characters that he's worked on are absolute fighting gurus. So
that would probably relate to some of the work he's done in like Star Wars, for instance, where he's done a couple stories of Star Wars. Mm-hmm. I'm guessing all of that martial arts work is fitting really well with that kind of stuff, right?
Brilliantly, absolutely. So actually, even taking it from there, and speaking of martial arts, the next artist that we're going to be talking about is Jeremy Clark, who's actually very famous on working on your all-time favorite, right?
So no shocker to anyone there watching my face, I'm the old guy of the team, so I am all about the nostalgia. So Jeremy Clark is working on my favourite thing of all time, which is the Ninja Turtles. My name's Mikey, Michelangelo, do the math. But I'm sure he's done more than just that, right?
Absolutely. So he's actually worked on a comic line called Franklin and Ghost, and that's turning into an animated series. And actually prolific voice actors Billy Bob Thornton and Sean Schemmel, who is well known for being the voice actor for Goku from Dragon Ball Z and the American dub, are going to be part of the project as well. So you can imagine a caliber of this kind of artist that's coming in with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's fantastic. The artists that we are getting are A-listers on many, many levels.
Sweet. And then our next one is Rodney Ramos,
Yep.
I believe, right? So you'll notice that I'm looking at Ayman a lot here because I stick to the nostalgia stuff because I'm old. He's new, he's fresh, and he's all into this kind of stuff. Do you want to give us a bit more context about Rodney? I know he's done some amazing Marvel
Absolutely.
work, right?
So he's actually worked with Marvel on Spider-Man, Iron Man, and actually much more than that. He's worked on Thundercats. You've watched Thundercats back in the day, yeah? Absolutely. If it's all going to be about the nostalgia, it's definitely going to go from there. But hilariously enough, he's actually worked with an MEFCC alumni who was part of the lineup from last year, Simon Bisley, who visited us and has worked with both Marvel and DC. They both actually work on cover arts together. So it's not only are we getting the old school, we're getting the legacy that are taking art to a next level even after that.
And with him in mind, we've also got, as we mentioned last week, Bob Layton, who does a lot of Iron Man work, which is really, really cool. So next up, again, another one is Sam De La Rosa. Sam De La Rosa, again, has done a bit of Star Wars work, which I obviously love because it's old school stuff, as it transpires. But again, what I really love, Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit, how cool is that?
The fact that you've worked on a comic book from a movie that has actually been watched by all of us as kids. This is a movie that talks about and it collided the Warner Brothers and Disney universes together. This was a childhood fantasy for me. And he's not only worked on these, he's worked on Venom on two fantastic storylines. We're talking about Lethal Encounters and Maximum Carnage. In fact, Lethal Encounters was the major influence for the Venom movie that was released in 2018 with Tom Hardy. So you can imagine how his work has not only elevated the Venom storyline in the Marvel Universe, it's actually taken it to Hollywood.
So is this guy almost as old as I am because he's worked on Roger Rabbit and the new stuff?
It's crazy, right?
Sorry about the grades. And then something that actually I'm really, really proud of being able to do for the first time is Mustafa Musa. As you can probably hazard guess from the name, he is from the region, which is really, really cool for us. It's something that, we don't just try and celebrate all the stuff that you can find in the US, but we also try and find some more local entities, which is great. But not only has he just done his own comic books, he's also worked on the titles like X-Men and Marvel and across the board, right?
Absolutely. So he is of Arab origin and he's graduated from Texas. He actually went straight into comic books right after he graduated and sped his way through. He's worked on amazing titles including Godzilla, Fantastic Four, X-Men. He does cover arts for Marvel, DC, and many publishers in the US. So if you're actually working on something over here in the region, guys, the sky's the limit. You literally can just go far and far, just keep on pursuing, and you will end up like Mustafa Musa or even far beyond that.
Sweet. So in relation to international artists, that is what we were allowed to release for this week. Do stay tuned. So what we'll be doing over the next couple of weeks through our social team is announcing further of these onto our social media platforms. We'll also be releasing the workshop schedule. The workshop is something I keep talking about, is because it's stuff that you guys have asked us to put into the show. You have to check it out, man. It's going to be a middle of the show floor. There's so much interactivity, so much to learn from the best in the industry, and that's what we're trying to do with you. We've got 120 artists within the show. This is your opportunity for you to just meet these guys and get some real elements from them. Met all of our faces by now, so what I think is really important for you guys to see is the rest of the team working behind MEFCC, so I'll see you guys again shortly.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, I'm all alone right now, but actually, you know what? Let's just go and meet the team. Hey guys, we're back again, and you've seen the team that are currently working on MEFCC. And now to the best part, it's competition time!
The winner of last week's competition is at x.o shops. Congratulations! Yay! So moving on to the last part, we would like to announce this week's competition. It's fairly easy to do. All you need to do is look through the entire video and mention in the comments below the number of Funko Pops that you spotted in the stream.
And that's a wrap for this week's episode of the MEFCC Catch Up. Make sure that you're commenting or mentioning us in the comment section below and tell us your suggestions for MEFCC 2020. This was Ayman and
Suzette.
And we'll see you all next week. Live long and Comic Con!